Hi, I'm Laura Francis, and in today's video blog we're going to talk about the true cost of perfectionism in your business. Honestly, being perfect is badass, especially when you're talking about a perfect business. When you look around at other online businesses, you might think, man, I wish I was like them. Perfect. Unfortunately, when you think this way, you're setting an impossibly high standard. You need to realise that achieving perfection in your business is impossible. Something will go haywire. That's how life rolls. A client might hate your work and storm out of your life to leave you in the dust. You might have typos in a presentation. Any number of wrong things might happen on any given business day. Expecting that no bad event will ever happen is unrealistic, and so is striving for perfection. Individuals themselves can't even be perfect. Why do you expect your business to be? All that attitude does is hand you more stress and make you want to pull your hair out. Going after the unreachable goal of perfection does not make you a better business person. It makes you freak out and leaves you unable to achieve those unattainable goals you have set for yourself. In fact, more often than not, that mindset will have a negative and detrimental effect on your business. Meeting a deadline should always take precedence over perfection. You might be afraid to begin your project because you don't know all of the details 100%. Then you delay your work because of the crippling fear that you'll do a less than spectacular job. Put your big girl panties on and get on with it. Clients would rather see something than nothing. Do your best with what you have available. You won't always have every single iota of information before you start work. Try to be as informed as possible and work with what you have. The client might want a revision or a redo, but remember that it doesn't mean that the project was a failure. I'll repeat, that revisions don't mean you have failed. Revisions are much easier to complete than doing the whole project at the last minute. And as long as the client has what they need when they need it, they don't really care if it takes you 15 revisions. You will almost never get it done perfectly the first time. Throw that mindset out the window and get cracking on what you need to do. Unless you're a Renaissance man, it's unlikely that you will be able to fulfill every role that your business requires. If you don't know much about social media, don't beat yourself up over it. All of us have weaknesses, and that's why we have trusty staff and team members who can do those jobs for us. Hire people who complement your business, people who can do what you can't. Admit that you aren't an expert at every damn thing on this earth. If you stretch yourself too thin, then your work ultimately suffers and you will not be able to make a profit. Don't be afraid to ask for some help. Almost every significant business figure has a lot of staff on hand who can do what he or she can't. Working through the night to get a project done is pretty stupid. Some people like to think that they'll sleep when they're dead and they need to get their work done now. It's an admirable attitude, but not smart. You need to take sufficient breaks in between projects so that your mind is refreshed and you are able to do the job well. Rushing through it because you refuse to rest will result in an even worse outcome. Sleep, rest, and be merry. Most importantly, forget about being perfect. Think about being efficient and client-focused instead. This is just one of the areas where I work with my clients, along with helping you to identify your ideal client, to develop kick-ass offers, set your prices and sell your offer using online marketing and a shit-hot automated sales funnel. I can help you step by step through the entire process. Plus, you'll get to hang out with me one-on-one and kick some real goals online. So if you're keen on getting up close and personal with me in a small but elite group, then head on over and apply for your free strategy session at www.laurafrancis.com.au/strategy session.